Hi folks, and welcome to the Fimmelmuck channel. I'm on a little Sunday bimble and I want to talk to you about a really valuable forest resource, which is a wild herb I really like. And this is the lesser wild garlic, and I'm talking about Jack by the Hedge. And it is the botanical name is Alliaria petiolata. This is also referred to as garlic mustard, and it has been called poor man's pepper. And if you take just the top of it, and I like to take the top of the plant because I'm on public trail, and you don't know what rained on it down there. So I better safe than sorry. And the thing is, you see these little sprouts, and these are pretty sharp. If you try them, like so, they are a little bit between cresses, garlic, and mustard. Because the main ingredient that is active in this plant is mustard oil, which has a beneficial effect on your digestion and, well, you know. Also, if you eat the flower, it sometimes has a sort of a sweet flavor, and it is certainly a really interesting plant for cooking, and because it offers some really, well, it's also a little bit bitter, so you want to use it sparsely as a spice in the kitchen, but it is also, well, a pretty interesting aroma to add to say nettle spinach or something. And it offers a lot of umami flavor, and you could also ferment it. You could just take some of the sprouts and put one, I think, half a jar full of sprouts, and put on 1 tablespoon of salt, and add some boiling water, and let it, don't put on the lid tight, and lift it every day, I think. And just in 3 days order, you will have some a little fermented flavor, which adds a really nice umami spice to dishes. And you need to get accustomed to the flavor if you eat it just so, but there's also a certain sweetness to it. And what's also pretty great is if you take one of the top leaves, and after blossom, they have sort of a taste like grasses. And they are a little less bitter than the sprouts, and a little less spicy. So you could add them to a salad. If you complement that flavor with something flowery or something, you get a really nice taste. And I like to add these to salads. If you chop them nicely. Also, you could ferment them in a kimchi. Don't overdo this. And if you find some specimen, like which are really huge, they do have a really huge leaf, and you could do wraps, like say dolmadakia, instead of wine leaves, and wrap some rice in them. Use some glutinous rice, and something like this. And well, you could also use the root after the plant has died away. You could use the root, dig for the root, and use it in a similar manner as you would horseradish and or I don't know, radishes, I think, because this is also spicy and tangy and contains a lot of mustard oil. You could use it in chutneys, and so this is a really versatile plant, and not just a survival food, but also a really culinary plant you could use in your everyday dishes too. So, as usual, this is not medical advice, and I disclaim all liability for any adverse effects. A lot of people can't stand the mustard oil because our diet normally is really crappy, and mustard oil is reputed to have a precautionary effect against cancer in the intestines. Again, this is not medical advice. I would recommend that you go to pubmed.gov and read the studies concerning the subject. If you are foraging for wild plants, you should always test a little bit of it first, in order to see how your body reacts to the ingredients in the plants. Also, I want to emphasize again that please forage responsibly. This is follow the rule of three: 1 part for you, 1 part for nature, and 1 part for other forages, and you will be just about fine. Don't take all the leaves of one plant, but just take one leaf or 3 leaves or what have you from one plant. This grows really abundantly. It is called Jack by the Hedge, and by the hedge is where you can find it. And it is really abundant, and so you don't need to pick one plant clean, or also you don't need a lot of it because it is really spicy, and so with just a handful that will take you a long way. And if you forage for, say, one bag of the seeds or the leaves or what have you, then this will last you through an entire season, I think, if you use it as a spice, that is. The bigger leaves are actually growing up into winter, and they're pretty early in the year. If you know how to find them, these can be a nice addition to dishes in winter too. So, nice plant. I love it, and I also I also find it really beautiful with little white flower and a wonderful leaves. I like these markings at the side, like a saw blade or something, and really inspiring to make my own art. And well, I hope that was halfway informative and helpful, and get out there and explore nature and get to love nature, and stay sane and healthy, as I used to say. And well, this might take you a long way on the journey of staying healthy. And so that's it, folks. I hope to see you soon, and take good care, and bye.